Well, hello there, Virgo. It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Happy birthday. So this is going to be your solar year birthday reading. This is good for the next year. So this is good from September 2022 until August of 2023. So we'll take a look. We're first going to take a look for the overall energy for the year, and then I'm going to take a look for each of the 4 quarters of the year, the overall energies, any obstacles or areas of resistance, and then advice from spirit. So we'll take a look at each of those 4 quarters so you can see what you have coming forward this year. And Virgo, I feel like you are truly going to have a wonderful year. The energies in your readings lately have just been tremendous. So we'll see what comes out here. I also do personal readings. And the link is in the description box below, but there's also a special birthday coupon for you. It is good all throughout the Virgo season. So you may want to check that out if you'd like to buy yourself a birthday present or ask somebody to buy you a present. And I really do appreciate all of your support through liking, commenting, and subscribing. I really do appreciate your support. Okay, so let's get into, first of all, the overall energies for this year. Animal totems, animal energy, and powers. Now, I feel like this is really interesting. I think that you had this energy come out maybe for your mid-August reading. So, you know, to me, there's a little bit of ancestry here, kind of working on maybe having some ancestral energies coming through to help you through this situation. I also feel as if you are attached to any animal spirits, that they will be helping to guide you throughout this whole year. So, you know, for some of you, I know birds, especially cardinals for me, have a very special meaning. And so it's, you know, just kind of tapping into the animal energies that you have. So let's see what your animal spirit is. Giraffe spirit, see the big picture. I am not surprised. You know, Gemini, oh, interesting. Virgo, you have really and truly been looking within for like the last year. Your whole last year has really been about going within, doing some of that inner child healing, taking care of any healing that needed to be done about any, you know, relationships from childhood or past romantic relationships, family or friends. And now I feel like you're stepping into this very wise type of energy of seeing the big picture of all of those relationships. And, you know, even if you're still in those relationships, it doesn't mean that you have to have left those relationships, but seeing the wisdom that you have gained from those relationships is going to help you overall as you move forward. And the miracles, expect the wondrous to emerge. I am not surprised. You know, Virgo, you just have this energy about you that is, you are just on the verge of something really miraculous. And I think it's interesting because I keep hearing Gemini. So I don't know if you have a significant Gemini in your life or if you may be meeting a Gemini this year or something like that. But Gemini just keeps playing out in my mind. So that's really interesting. You know, you could have a lot of Gemini in your energy, or in your birth chart. Courage on the bottom. I think you have the strength and the courage to go forward this year and to really embrace all of those new things that you are hoping to either accomplish or to experience this year. Wow, this is this is really beautiful. Yeah, go the distance. You know, I for some reason I feel as if you've been a little bit this last year kind of, you know, really into your hermit energy, going within and everything. I feel like you've also taken a look at perhaps why certain things in the past, going back to this giraffe energy, seeing the big picture of why certain things in the past, whether it was a relationship or a job, a career, a business, a hobby, it doesn't matter. I feel like you have things that didn't go the distance in the past. And now you're seeing the big picture about why those didn't go. They may have finished out, but they didn't finish out in the manner that you thought that they would initially. I feel like that may have brought you some disappointment, because it's kind of like we have these high expectations about how something will play out. Yeah, really interesting energies here. Okay, Two of Pentacles. I feel like it's kind of like you're on the precipice, especially as you get to your particular birthday, your individual birthday. As our birthday approaches, we reflect about the year prior, and then we set sometimes new goals about things that we want to accomplish. I feel as if you're kind of like teetering between, like career and love or something like that, or work and play. It's almost like you're trying to see how she's trying to stand on one foot on top of a skyscraper and balance, and also twirl up here in the air. I feel like this is a year where you want to bring more balance into your life. Interesting. We have the Two of Cups. I'm not surprised. The Two of Wands. So we have 3 twos in a row. Really interesting. The one that is missing is the Two of Swords. Two of Swords would mean, this is kind of like waffling between two choices. The Two of Wands is, trying to choose a path. Two of Cups, of course, is all about, finding somebody that is like a soulmate, somebody that gets you, or sometimes it can mean you're getting yourself. Two of Swords is the energy of blocking. So I really feel like you are at this very beginning here and then lots of healing. Like you have been doing the healing. I really love that energy. Okay, so we're going to take a look at each of the 4 quarters. We're going to start with September, October, and November. So we have friends and colleagues. Okay. I'm coming back to this animal totem. I feel like you're changing your friend group, your soul tribe. To me, this is kind of soul tribe energy, but I feel like you're really changing what it is. We have the Ten of Swords here. You're ending. It could be a difficult ending. It could be work. You could be leaving a job, so you're leaving behind work friends. It could be that you're like trying to move or go in a new direction in your life after this last year of healing. And so it's kind of like, I feel like you're putting an end to endings, if that makes sense. It's almost as if you have had to have a lot of difficult endings over the last year, or going back and trying to heal some of the pain around some difficult endings. And I feel it's this strange energy of having an ending of endings, which is really beautiful, right? Because then we have the poised card. You're poised for all the wonderful things that are about to come onto your path, all of the miracles that are coming your way. There's this energy of, yes, I am ready, because Virgo, you have done the work. All of these miracles that are coming your way, you have done the work in order to, manifest these to bring these into your life. Yeah, it's really, I feel like you are stepping into an energy of having a whole new soul tribe, and especially 3 twos. I mean, this is pretty spectacular. Brand new energy for sure. So let's see. Oh my goodness. Lovers, a Fool, Ace of Cups. Yeah, 5 of Swords on the bottom. An energy of, being concerned about what has happened perhaps in particular romantic connections, family, friends, endings, disappointing endings. I don't feel like you brought on any of this. I mean, we all play a part in it, but it's almost as if you have had, people in your life that have decided to leave your life, and you're not really sure exactly why. Like, what did I do? I think that that's what you've been kind of healing. You're seeing the bigger picture. Wanting to go the distance in a relationship, but it's kind of like, we have time to go here. I think you feel like people just constantly are leaving your life, that there's constant endings in your life, and, a change in the wind. I love this. Underneath that, to be fair, oh my goodness, a new life. Definitely a change in the wind. Libra energy here with the Justice card. Yeah, and regeneration. I mean, I feel like this is you rebirthing yourself. I'm not sure that there's somebody coming back. I think you're fine with that. It's not like you're trying to bring somebody from the past back, because your endings have been so difficult. It's almost as if, yeah, I'm ready. And then look at this. We have the lovers card with the Fool, new love coming in with the Ace of Cups. I mean, this has been in your weekly readings, in your monthly readings, about this love coming in. And, I really feel like you're ready for it. You may still be a little bit hesitant because of situations in the past, but in September, October, and November, I think you're really embracing yourself, stepping into this energy of, yes, I'm ready to go on a new path. I'm ready to experience love again. And I feel like you have a new love that's coming in that is spectacular. Now, I have my romance angel cards, and I wasn't going to bring them out unless something came out, but it's already. I mean, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Lovers, the Ace of Cups, brand new love coming in. So let's see what we have here. So we can get you some info. Oh my goodness. Soulmate. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Release your ex. I do not feel like you have somebody coming back. So for some of you, you may be upset about that, but I just don't feel like you have somebody coming back. Look at this. Soulmate. And then right after that, calling in your soulmate. I feel like that is exactly what you're doing. You're really attracting somebody in that is a true soulmate. And then we have the attraction card. I think you find them attractive, but really perhaps physically attractive, but also this emotional, intellectual attraction to them too. Because I feel with this card here, it's really speaking to me that for the first time you may feel like you truly belong in this relationship. It's as if, okay, take a look. There's a woman there and she's walking with all of these animals, correct? And there's no paired up animals. And of course she's a human. So it's kind of like, I feel like you may have been in a group of friends, or you may have just really been by yourself for some time. Maybe just a friend or two. No, like real deep connections. And I feel like you're almost like that woman. Gender doesn't matter, but she's human. She's completely different, okay, than the other animals in this picture. And I feel like that's how you have been feeling, like you're walking on earth, but you're not connecting to anybody. Like you're not seeing anybody there that really either gets you, emotionally, intellectually, philosophically, spiritually. It's almost as if, yeah, there's nobody. I'm walking on this, I'm walking with the animals because I have like nobody else. Very much of a hermit energy there. And I feel like this person comes in and it's an instant attraction. It's almost as if you are mesmerized by them, but not maybe completely because of the physical aspects. It's almost as if you can really feel their soul. Really strong energy here. I'm really excited for you because, it's this energy of being beyond just the physical. or just being beyond, we have some things in common. This is really a soul connection. And I feel like for some of you that have done a lot of healing over this last year or so, it's paying off because what's happening is you have now ascended to a higher level. You're bringing in somebody that is also healed at the same connection, same level, same vibration that you are. So let's move on to December, January, and February. So this is kind of leading, this, is right off the bat. As your year begins, I feel like the emphasis is bringing in a soulmate. Again, some of you, it could be a business partner, but there's a lot of love here. So I really feel like it's probably more romantic. Okay, so we have come to the edge, the Fool card, going in this new direction, perhaps even allowing yourself to move into the direction of having a romantic connection after a long time of perhaps not feeling like you really want to have a connection. And then we have Teacher, and then we have the Devil card. So, this is Capricorn energy, but it doesn't have to be a Capricorn. I feel as if there could be a little bit of, the Devil energy is about attachments to some things. I feel like there could be a little bit of being attached to, not necessarily looking at this relationship as equals. Okay, so, the teacher and the student here. You could be a little bit stuck into the energy of looking at this from a spiritual perspective and thinking of this new romantic connection being kind of like a teacher in your life, right? To help you open up to new lessons. Or it could be that you feel like you're a teacher for them. So I think the thing that I'm kind of coming into, and we're going to clarify, but it's almost this energy of almost over analyzing it from a spiritual sense and not allowing your heart to truly open and be vulnerable and allow this person in. It's almost an energy of, I want to analyze it from the spiritual sense to see the big picture of this situation. And, I really feel, Virgo, that you're doing this because you're trying to protect your heart. I think you're falling in love with this person. And at the moment where you're starting to truly fall in love, your ego is popping up and saying, oh, wait a minute, can this go the distance, or is this time to go? Like you may get into this relationship like, a month or two in, things are starting to really progress in the relationship. And it's kind of like, no, this can't be right. It can't be actually balanced. I can't be really stepping into this new world of love. There's going to, it's kind of like your ego saying, there's going to be something that goes wrong here. The message I'm getting is to have the courage to keep moving forward in this relationship, to not give it up just because because honestly, I think it's just because you're afraid of opening your heart, of allowing your emotions, to embrace this new love. And it's really because they're coming back to this. You've had so many endings. So it's almost this energy of all the good things in my life tend to end, right? It's almost like you have to go back and re-examine that belief in your mind. It's your ego trying to protect you, trying to say to you, Virgo, don't really fall in love, because if you do, you know what happens? All the good things tend to end. And so it's about, I feel like the lesson that you're learning here is that this person may actually help you, or you may help them, right, to overcome the attachment to things always end, and it's going to help you to fall deeper in love, because I feel like this person, either you're doing this for this person or they're doing it for you, because I think you're mirroring each other a little bit here. to understand if we have open communication, right, and we're honest with each other and we allow each other to have a safe space to be vulnerable, that this actually can go the distance, that sure, it's going to take a little work, but yeah, it's kind of like, I think in this second quarter, December, January, February, you have a second chance to allow this to continue. I think you do toy with ending it. And only because you're just afraid. It's almost as if you want to end it before it gets to the point where they want to end it. Interesting. So let's see what we have here. Oh my gosh. Yeah. The Sun card on the bottom. Yeah, you have the World, the Two of Cups, and then the Knight, the King of Wands. The King of Wands. Yeah, the King of Wands is a spiritual leader, is a spiritual teacher. And, we have that here. I feel like this person is somewhat of a teacher, student to you. I think you're recognizing that. But the only thing is that I would kind of caution you to getting too caught up in that part of it, right? Because I feel as if there's also this energy of just needing to go with it. You see how she's standing on the edge of the cliff, right? It takes so much courage to allow ourselves to go to the edge of being vulnerable, of being really open with somebody, of being honest. For some of you, you could be looking back on your relationships. This could be kind of like, maybe, you haven't truly been in a physically intimate relationship for some time that meant something to you, right? And this could be progressing and you're just kind of like hesitant. I feel like you're kind of like toying with, do I allow myself to go any deeper into this relationship or should I pull back? It's just almost like your gut reflex to pull back to protect yourself. But this is lovely energy. I mean, you're stepping into a whole new world of love that you have never truly experienced, Virgo. And I think that's the part that's scary. And I feel as in December, January, February, this relationship does become quite physical. It moves beyond the intellectual kind of attraction that I think you have with this person in the beginning. And it's blossoming into this true love story with just a lot of passion. And also this really open conversation about learning how to be in a relationship. I feel like the other person that you're attracting, your soulmate that you're attracting in, has like the same experience that you have had in love, in romance. And it's almost as if the two of you are teaching each other a new way to be in romantic connections. Really, It's really sweet because I think you're both coming in, I don't want to say completely inexperienced or anything, but this is such a new type of love that you are inexperienced at this level of love. If that makes sense. It's not like anything else that you've ever had. So let's take a look at March, April, and May. Okay, I feel as if there's the victim mentality coming in and just waiting. I think you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. But guess what? I think that's at the very beginning of this third quarter, and then you go straight into this happy. I feel as if this year may be you just kind of almost looking for things to end, but we don't want to be in that energy very long, right? Because then you can manifest the endings. So this is an energy of, they're saying the miracles. It's almost as if, okay, what they're saying is that there could be obstacles in your relationship this year. Obstacles such as you start dating. This is going very well. You're getting emotionally attached to each other. And then one of you finds out that you have to transfer to another city for your job, right? Or one of you has to start traveling a lot for your job. Like there could be some hiccup in the external world that causes, right, a little bit of, chaos in your relationship. Now, I don't think it's conflict between the two of you. It's some external factor, or one of you has, a parent that becomes ill and you have to, one of you has to leave for some time. There's almost this energy of, oh, well, here's the end. The end is here now, because somebody is being distracted by something else. But it's like, it's almost as if once you can allow yourself not to stay in that energy, the miracles just keep coming in. Wow. So let's go ahead and clarify this. This is really almost like a little bit of a roller coaster, I feel. Yeah, this is exactly what gets you over that hump. Yeah, Four of Swords, the healing, the Knight of Wands, taking action, moving forward, doing the healing that needs to be done, working on this relationship. This could be the first time that, I'm not saying that in the past you haven't worked on your, romantic relationships, but I feel as if there are going to be some little hiccups along the way that are going to have you dig deep into working on this relationship, either supporting each other or supporting the relationship in some way. You're learning how to balance things out. Whereas in the past, if a hiccup came, like one of you had to transfer something like that in a prior relationship, one of you would have said, okay, well, I guess that's the end, there wasn't, how can we work this out, and especially with go the distance, I do feel like one of you may be moving or needing to travel, some situation for that, or, to be out of town for some time. So it's about how can we keep this in balance? How can we keep this relationship going and balanced while one of us is having to deal with some issue? It's about learning along the way how to keep a relationship balanced. Whereas in the past, it may have been that once it got out of balance, either you wanted out of the relationship or the person that you were involved with wanted out of the relationship. And, now there's a determination. We're going forward. We know that we want to keep this together and we're willing to do the work to do that. So let's take a look at next summer. So this is June, July, and August. Yeah, taking action. Look at the Knight of Wands again, moving away from the orphan energy. I feel like this almost like helps you to overcome any of the past energies that you had where you were feeling alone. Like you may never have a soulmate. You may not ever meet that true person that got you, that understood you. So you're moving out of that and taking action, moving forward. And then you have the vast universe. Understanding that, this connection is not just of this world or just physical or just emotional. I feel like you're understanding just how spiritual this connection is, how deep it is. You see the big picture. You understand the energies and the commitment that it takes to have this relationship. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this. We have Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. Two of Wands on the bottom. Yeah, I feel like you are reassessing at the end of this year. You come into this energy, the two of you, of reassessing how much time and energy this situation has taken, the lessons with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like, you're taking away the lessons, but at the same time, it's a true offer. For a lot of you, the Ace of Pentacles might mean actually a marriage proposal. Being committed. To me, the pentacles indicate, an energy of being committed to each other, of bringing this to the next level of understanding. Yeah, we've put the time and energy into knowing each other, and now we're looking at this from a different perspective. I think you're looking at love from a different perspective. Really interesting. Yeah, I think for a lot of you, you were kind of like love's out of the picture for me, and then this year you understand just how much a romantic relationship adds to your life, right? It's not a distraction. It is definitely adding to your life. Okay, so let's take you. I think it's really interesting. This is the first zodiac sign that the solar year has really been about love. And I think that that's wonderful, Virgo, because I feel like you really have kind of tried to work on that aspect of trying to heal your heart so that you could get yourself ready for love. I'm not sure you thought it was going to come in this quickly, but I do feel like it is. All right. All right. What do I resist feeling right now? Interesting. Okay. We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it, we can then release what no longer serves us. Allow yourself to feel this wave. And I'm going to tell you, I think this is that wave of love that is coming in. And no matter how long it lasts, then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. So Virgo, the thing I'm taking away from this is that right now at this time, you have done a lot of work on, really healing your heart, doing that inner child work. I feel like this person comes in and you are truly resisting being swept off your feet. And yet at the same time, right? Because we had the Devil card. It was just kind of this energy of, no, I don't want to get involved in love again, because every time I do, there's a difficult ending to it. This romantic connection changes that belief, but it is about allowing yourself to feel the love. Because I feel as if, the Two of Swords is not here. The Two of Swords, I feel, is almost like the energy of you blocking your heart, not wanting this to come in, not having to make a decision about, am I going to really embrace love or not? I feel though, as once you actually allow yourself to step into the energy of feeling love, it's almost like, oh my gosh, this is just lovely, right? It's just like, whoa, okay, I'm going to go with this. But it's almost as if you have to have the courage to release, it's like time to go from that energy of love always ends, in a difficult way, that it allows you to see that love is so much more than, maybe what's on TV or in a movie or what you have experienced before. That love is, genuine, authentic, vulnerable, emotional. That there is just such a heart connection in this that you haven't experienced before. And the reason you can experience it now is because of all of that hard work you've done, healing your inner child over this last year. Well, Virgo, I am going to leave it there. My goodness, what a beautiful reading. I really feel like your heart chakra is opening this year, and that is why this new romantic partner is coming in for you. And once again, I do personal readings. Don't forget, there is a special coupon good for the whole Virgo season, so you may want to take advantage of that. And I wish you so much love and light. Very happy birthday to you. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.